Hello and welcome to UpsideDownCrypto. In this video, I'm going to show you how to delete plots on the GUI, because as you know, probably the delete option doesn't exist right now. So let's get started. First, we need to download a really cool tool from Microsoft, which is called Process Explorer. You probably have heard of this tool before, but this tool is like a task manager, but a bit more advanced version of the task manager. So this is your task manager. It gives you the processes and performance and all that stuff. Once you download the Process Explorer, you run this one here. It needs to run in administrator mode, okay? You get something like this. Now, let's go to the plots. Let's say I want to delete this plot here because I've just realized I don't have enough CPU or RAM, and this is going to cause my whole thing to crash. If I try to delete it here, the delete option is gone. The delete option is gone for a good reason, because previously if you tried to delete a plot from the GUI, the whole thing would crash and you lose everything. But now there's an easy way to delete your plots. First off, when you add a plot, make sure you're adding plots to specific directories. Don't just add it to your folder. Have different directories for different type of plots. It just makes it much easier to manage in the future, and if your plots get cancelled, then it makes it easier to determine which files belong to that plot when you're deleting those temporary files. My last plot is called vidplot1, so it's in that folder. So I went to that folder, and the temporary file is also in the same name folder, and I created a plot. But I've just realized I don't actually have enough resources left. What do? I can't delete it, and this is going to affect my other plots. So I load the Process Explorer. If I scroll down, all the way down, you see there's one chia.exe file for each chia plot. They run independently. It's just like your Google Chrome. Like, if you have 3 tabs open, then you have extra Chromes. Same concept, okay? The good thing is, if you double click on each process, you can also see how much resources it's using live and all that stuff. So it's very, very useful for when it comes to optimizing your plots and optimizing resource allocation. You get graphs, you get performance, you get environment, job, all that stuff. And also if you go to this section here, you can have a look at the CPU performance, your memory performance, GPU performance, all that stuff. First off, you just go through your process and click on image. And here on the command line, you can actually see exactly what plot this is. So, okay, you see this thing here, you see plot, create. This is the command line used on the command line interface. So if you want to plot without the GUI, you actually use this command line. I've made a video about this. I'll link it below. So plots, create, K32, and you see the temporary directory is vidplot1, and this one is vidplot1 as well, the destination directory. So you definitely know, okay, this is that specific plot. And if you click on the other ones, you would also see that these are different directories. You know exactly what they are. And also if you double click, even without the destination folder, you can tell what they are, but looking at the resource allocation, for example here, if I go back again to properties, image, and have a look at the resource allocation, I see this one is 2000 MB of RAM. So I know, okay, straight away I only have one plot which is 2000 MB of RAM, and it's got 2 threads of CPU. So I'm like, okay, I know exactly what plot this is. All I have to do is right click, click on kill process. Are you sure? Yep, I'm sure. And that will kill that process. So as you can see, that one's disappeared from here. Now we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plots plotting. However, here we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's happening? It's still here. What should I do? This will stay here until you reload your Chia app, so don't worry about it. It's still going to be here, but what you have to do is you have to go to your directory, to your temporary file, and all this file here, you can delete it now. This is why I'm telling you to isolate each different plot. Otherwise, it will be very difficult to determine which temporary file belongs to which plot. because everything's going to be here. And imagine you want to delete one plot, then you wouldn't know which temporary files to delete, and you could accidentally delete temporary files from a plot that you weren't meant to delete, a plot which is still running. So that's why it's really good to isolate individual plots. And just come here and just delete all these files. Delete. And I always put them in recycle bin first, then I empty the recycle bin, because I've had scenarios where I deleted something and I realized I'm in the wrong directory. So yeah, now I'm going to go to recycle bin and I'm going to empty my recycle bin. That's it. So if you found this video useful, please consider subscribing. My subscribers have been scientifically proven to have better luck winning a Chia coin. Also, I'll put a link below on where to download the Process Explorer. Again, thank you for watching, and crypto out.